In extension to T-Rex Island, what we're going to do, like I was talking about earlier, is where I start off with the map overview, and then what I do is I detail certain elements on that map on more of like a granular scale. So, that being said, what we're going to be doing here is detailing the inside of the volcano on that map. So, inside of that volcano will be a restaurant, a like a barbecue restaurant. So you can imagine going to this amusement park where obviously the theme is like a prehistoric theme, dinosaurs everywhere, yada yada yada. Um, Cavemen may have existed, with the mammoths and things like that, and around that theme involves the harvesting of the meat of the mammoth and the meat of the tigers, maybe that they have killed. And so, building on that, I decided to do sort of like a barbecue restaurant. And the restaurant is sort of divided into two sections here. So on the left side there, you have the main area of the restaurant, which includes the like a grill, a big old like grill in the middle, which leads to a smokestack, and then the smokestack leads to the top of the volcano, where the volcano, the whole of the volcano, will be the exhaust for all of the smoke from the grill. So all that smoke that you see coming out of the volcano, it originates from the grill of where everything is being cooked. So you have maybe three or four chefs around that grill, kind of cooking up all of the orders that come in. So big pieces of meat on that grill, kind of sizzling, and vegetables and whatnot on the side. So all of that will have to kind of be drawn, and it's sort of like this circular type of bar that kind of circles the grill in the middle. This is the grill that I'm talking about. So the restaurant is 2 stories, as you can see. So there are two stairways that lead to the second level. Second level consists of just more seating, like booth VIP seating, and table seating as well. Behind the grill, on the main level there, is sort of like the back area where the kitchen might be in the back, where they kind of prepare all the plates and stuff like that, and then sort of like the back room, which is sort of indicated but not detailed. More main level seating here. In this general area is just the seating, tables, chairs, whatever, whatever. This is sort of like the entranceway to the restaurant. You have the area where you request your seating, right? You got sort of a chandelier coming down from the ceiling. Kind of moving over here, you have a statue, maybe a bathroom in the back there, and then it kind of opens up into another area where maybe there's like live music playing, and all of those little circles or dots that you see on the dance floor might be like tables or seating, So, and you could like, the idea here is that like if live music was playing, you could like move the seating around, you move all the chairs to the side to make room for the dance floor. But I think what we'll do is we'll draw in all of the tables that kind of bleed into the dance area, and then maybe you have some statues here of since this is called the Caveman Barbecue, that's what I've named it. Maybe they're just giant statues of cavemen or something like that, like really cool, like cavemen holding like a pitchfork, or not a pitchfork, like a spear or something like that. So just kind of going with the prehistoric vibe, just kind of carrying that on. One big thing about this was the fact that I built in the skyway, the sky, the sky ride into the actual volcano. So the sky ride actually goes into the volcano for a second, and then it exits the volcano and it continues its path. So I had to kind of put holes in the front and the back of the volcano to make room for that. So that was sort of a challenge. Initially, I had forgot to include that, and then I looked back at it and I was like, oh shit. I better put that in there. So I did. So that'll probably be the biggest challenge, getting that to look right, you know, communicating that idea. But other than that, I think it's pretty straightforward. You know, it's just some tables and chairs. A lot of the big ideas are kind of or challenges have been solved, I think, which is like the general layout and stuff. So up here you're gonna have just a little thumbnail of like, just to give you context, you know, like, oh, okay, this is the volcano from the island. Oh, this is the interior of it. Oh, okay, cool. So that's that. And then just kind of breaking down how we're going to detail some of these things. So what I did here was I just gathered a bunch of reference as to what these things are actually going to look like. So so if you come in here and it's like, well, what exactly is that, right? What's that going to be? Well, what it's going to be is it's going to be sort of just like an engraving of maybe like a caveman scene. So maybe two cavemen trying to start a fire, or like a family, like a caveman family around a fire. So if you can imagine just a slab of rock, maybe it's chiseled in the rock or something like that. So just some reference from maybe other drawings that I've seen or that I've liked on kind of how that's going to look. Got some World of Warcraft reference inspiration in here. Some Lord of the Rings stuff too, kind of like breaking down what that grill might look like, right? So the dials on the grill, what the plants will look like. We got some rock textures here. This is probably going to be a bit of a challenge trying to draw that sculpture so small, but some pillars, some just kind of what the architecture is going to look like, sort of maybe like more of a chunky, stylized vibe. And then so yeah, maybe like there's a sign that shows all the specials going on like that. And then so I'll be using this kind of as we go, as we draw it, and that'll be kind of how we do this.